So I had a request to do a little nurgle fly for my upcoming project for Cougar. So I started here with nail gel. It's from Amazon. There are obvious more cases of this nail gel. It's just about resin in gel form. So you can go and harden it out with some UV light because it's UV resin based. As you can see, with a little roll, very tiny, and try to take it on with a sculpture tool from the dentist tool. So I flatten it out because I want to start with some wings. As you can see, didn't work. But I realized that this is a form, if I go further, that's for another insect, like a butterfly or something like this. You can start a body from here. To roll it a little head and a longer body, so it would be a quite nice base for it. But we want to go for a fly, so obviously you need to wrap up your gloves real tight because the gel is real good. Here take some baking paper to flatten it out because it just sticks to one side and you can easily remove it from there, so that's a good tool. At the beginning I put some baking paper on the ground and taped it on so it doesn't move, and we have a good base to work with. As you can see, it's just from beginning to the end. I also had to figure out how I can do it because I haven't done it before. My idea was, because I tried it earlier with green stuff or with Tamiya QuickType, the problem is that the wings won't stick. And if you go with some glue, you will have problems. It's getting too thick or other stuff that it doesn't fit. So I tried the UV resin because it will bond together if you stick it into each other. So that was the main case why I decided to go with a nail gel. So as you can see, it's very fiddly and not really easy to work with because it's sticky and clear. And if you ever had a clear compound to work with, it's quite hard to see what you're doing. So I needed to check it up real often and try to stick it together. So here you can see it's the first attempt with a longer body, just to see if I can go for it, and there's the moment where I really know it doesn't work like I wanted to. So I started from the beginning. I think it's quite interesting, or maybe quite interesting for you to see the progress, because often we see things were done and like there was no way to do it. So you can see the way and how it became in the end. It's just a reminder to see nothing will work perfectly from the start. Also, this is not perfect, but it's a good place to start. And just figure out how you want to do it. As you can see, I take the razor knife because I figured out for me it's not sharp enough to do it with a dentist tool. I should have done it with a new blade, I think, because also there I learned from, or I saw that it wasn't as sharp as it could be and not as pointy as it should be to attach the wing, but it worked quite well. Now the little fly is basically just a round little dot, and yeah, the wings that I want to attach. It's quite hard now. It's basically a bit out of focus, but it's so fiddly I need to look closer. As you can see, it rests on my thumb, So as I realized, I show you here with the dentist tool. Now it's sticking to the wing. It was quite annoying. That's the problem when with working with sticky stuff. Then I was looking at it to try to find the right angle to get it back to my finger. So this worked out, and as you can see, I'm just moving it around quite slow and bending it with some kind of detailed and small strokes. As you can see, very light pressure on it so that the wings can stick and combine when the UV resin will hit it. As you can see, I'm forming the head a little bit and the butt of the fly, so can get a good rest. Now with the UV resin to harden out. Yeah, and that's quite the trick, that it's hard after that. The good thing is you can immediately start to put it on your mini, and I did it here for a little nurgling in a cauldron.